If you're looking for the simplest way to set up a Ridgeline, then you came to the right place, because I'm about to show you. First thing you're going to need is your cordage. This is 50 feet of just regular old 550 cord. Go ahead and put it around your tree. We're going to be tying a very simple knot that is just 3 half hitches. You take your working end, this is the end of your cordage, and coming underneath, you're going to go inside of this circle here, inside, okay? And now you're back out. Now you're going to do that one more time. Go back inside, and you're back out. Now you're standing in over here. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to go underneath and then through this area in here that you just made and pull that tight. So all that is 3 half hitches, and that makes a Taut-Line hitch. So now as you slide this, this will not loosen back up. Now we're going to do the exact same thing on the other tree. So we'll come around to the other tree, bring it around, and we are at the exact same place we were on the other side. So the same thing, and you don't have to worry about having this all too tight right now. We're going to tighten it up in a second. So just tie the same knot, coming underneath, inside, inside again, and then the same thing here, underneath, okay, and then inside, just like that. Pull it all tight, dress your knot up like it's going to a steak dinner, and now both the knots are tied. So now what we're going to do to tighten this on both ends is we're going to, it's almost like a ratcheting motion. Put your thumb and finger behind your knot and just ratchet it. Pull it nice and tight. And now we go to the other end and do the same thing. We just tighten up what we can over here. We got ourselves a nice Ridgeline set up here. It's nice and tight. As I mentioned, there's other ways to do this. We'll be getting into using a trucker's hitch and toggles and all this fancy stuff down the line. That being said, we have a Ridgeline up, so it would be a shame not to at least set up some sort of shelter. So being a video centered around being as basic as we possibly can, we're going to use a basic tarp and throw us up a quick A-frame shelter. Now this is just your dad's firewood tarp, okay? Nothing fancy, something from Harbor Freight. Throw that over, right on the center line. We'll need 4 stakes. Stake it down here on the back side. Do the same thing over here. Stake it down here. And there we go. We got us a full shelter that we could stay in. And this is a 6 foot by 9 foot tarp, by the way, guys. There's one more thing though, and that is putting our cordage away, because once you guys go camping once, I'm confident you'll go again. So we want to have our gear ready for the next time. So what we're going to do is with that Taut-Line hitch, just slide it back and it loosens everything up. And just like any good knot, it unties very easily. Okay, even with all that tension that we put on it. I'm going to go to the other end and untie it here. Now I want to show you how to roll this all up so it doesn't make a rat's nest in your pack. Okay, so take one end of your cordage, put it in between your pointer and ring finger there. And now we're going to start winding by putting it behind our pinky and around our thumb. Pinky, thumb in a figure 8 motion. Do that until it is all wrapped up. Now when you get to the end, leave yourself a little bit hanging off. Take it off your fingers. Then you're going to do the same thing that we did on our Ridgeline, and that's just tie our old friend, the half hitch. When you undo this, you're going to pull the end that you had in your finger. When you rolled this up, you're going to be pulling that out of the middle. Okay? And it just comes out just like that. You can put this whole hank of cordage down in your pack and smash it up and cram it in, and you'll be able to untangle it every time. So again, guys, this is a very basic video. But I believe understanding the basics of knot tying is what will help you tie better knots in the future. There's a difference between knowing knots and understanding knots. The more you know about the basics, the better you'll be when you need it the most. So with that, guys, thank you. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for watching.